everybody. I was thinking about republishing another video about Mark Steele in Gateshead, the UK, and he had several videos out about. And I was watching Richie from Boston on his the band 1911, and he's talking about how all these lights were changed where he lives up there in Boston. And I had published and republished and published again videos with Mark Steele. I see he's been banished from YouTube. I cannot find anything from Mr. Steele. I see he has been deleted. All the videos that I had of his stored in my library, they have been deleted. He was taking apart one of the street lamps. Somebody had taken down a street lamp and he took it apart. And he is a person who was well versed in weapon systems, and he is well versed in the technology that is being used. He won a case in Gateshead, UK. that said he was knowledgeable and allowed to speak on weapon systems and on 5G and the light systems. They were trying to arrest him for being a conspiracy theorist and inciting anxiety in the general public. And he won his case. Now, when I go to look for his videos, they're gone. And Mr. Ian R. Crane, who has a lot of videos about him, there are only a few left that he has interviewed Mr. Steele. There's a few left up here in his video list, but they're just interviews that he did with Mr. Steele. Now, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling all this. I just stopped this. My point is, he had shown us on film the guts in one of these LED lamps. And
well, good morning.
What he was showing us was inside of these lights were capacitors and antennas and things that had nothing to do with providing light. Nothing to do with sensing light and dark. Nothing to do with providing light. They were parts that were put in there that could, what are the words I want to use? Could output a signal. Now, why would a light need to output any sort of frequency, signal, beam, anything? All they're supposed to do is come on when it gets dark and go on off when it gets light. He showed us what was inside of those lights, and it was quite frightening, and they were weapons. Now, I see that when I go back, I was listening to Richie, I wanted to put that video out yet again because, you know, the 3 people that are listening to me this week need to know, and their friends need to know. So I just keep wanting to put these things out that are important and that I feel are important so that everybody can spread the word. However, the videos are all gone. So, Richie from Boston is talking about these new LED lights that have gone up. In the UK, they started burning down the poles with the lights. They were really on a rampage. They were taking them down. You know, that was all superseded by riots. First in Hong Kong, then the fires came in Australia, and then we are in the situation we are in today. It just went from one media circus to another. But all of this has been glossed over. But if you're watching in your communities, the streetlights are changing. Does anybody know what LIDAR is? I don't want to go too far into this because I have some fear in my own life here. I feel I've been targeted enough, and even talking about this stuff, I feel I put another bullseye on myself. So, I don't know what to say at this point. They're burying all the information that we all need to know while they're putting up all this crap around us that is not meant to help us in any way. I don't know what else to say right now.